I think the sub events are the challenge and all that. Oh my god, I got too many people. Oh wow, for a moment I thought it was Vira. Hi Schweizer. Hey guys. You're discussing armed forces movement of different fronts? Rosine, I'm surprised to see you with them. I got my reasons. As you over here, we are trying to get a better picture of where each militarism faction is allocating its resources. Beside the Wasteland Army, I want to check in with the Bracers and the Armor Divisions. I've also been looking into the Armor Division movements. It seems they've been established a new squad. The guild's also keeping an eye on the situation. We're tracking high-ranking Jaggers Guard movements and gauging the neighboring countries' response. It's been helpful to trade info with you guys. I see. And you are also gathering intel on military movements, Rosine? As a matter of fact, yes. There is an organization that understands and fears the Great Twilight more than the Septine Church. And the details are confidential, but we have already decided on which measure to take. Seriously? I can only imagine what that means. We all benefit from cooperating, but in any case we'll return to Operation Mil Mirage at dinner. For now, let's just take a break. Sounds like a plan. I can't wait to hear the details. Me neither. But we need to talk. That's our rule. This is all way more shady than I imagined. Anyway, this is a good opportunity. Let's check in with our contacts in other areas. You must be burning with curiosity, but hold out a little longer and we'll talk tactics over dinner. Just relax for now. Even the Septine Church is involved, things are starting to get really weird. I don't think we have any choice but to wait until we get some more information. We still have time, why don't you make another round, Rin? That's what I'm doing, Elliot, don't pressure me. I probably need to talk with you all about the church later on, but I'm afraid that right now we don't have the luxury. I only hope this meeting will allow us to find some sort of solution. Girls, have there been any updates on Hercules? We're still unable to locate them. With the rammed steel function and mobility of gunship, they're very hard to track down. We're not going to give up, of course. I heard you request the Bracer Guild's help with this? Yes, although they also haven't been able to dig up any new information since we lost sign of Hercules in the canyon. I hear about that from the guild too. I guess when a special force squad equipped with the latest technology wants to disappear, I take a miracle to track them down. The Ramda. We've seen firsthand in Hemeldar how its spatial projection function can seriously impede pursuit. If they only surrender, there'd be room for negotiation with Erebonia. But maybe the course has progressed too far for that. The Dark Dragon made the members of the Hercules squad into its kin back in Hemeldar. The Great Twilight must have taken that and twisted them into Noct Familia. Noct Familia? Those are vampires from Erebonia folklore, if I'm not mistaken. Is there any way to make them human again? It's possible, if you act quickly. If you find them within a few days, they should be fine. So that's our time frame. Kayla, let me know if you pick up their trail. We may be able to help in some capacity. You are volunteering to help? That's much appreciated. Calvarian agents that infiltrate Erebonia. I better let Dawn and Kyle know just to be on the safe side. The Ramda steel function gave us quite the runaround in Hemeldar on the ground. I hope we'll manage to capture them, but... Even if your brother has become Noct Familian, we may still be able to save him. We will do everything in our power to try. Thank you, Miss Milstein. That means the world to me. If Kyla reaches out to us about this, we'll have to do everything we can to help. Okay, you are giving me a quest, right, Rin? Okay, next section. Oh my god, Stell. Oh, wait, no. Oh, yes. Yeah. Claudia, I'm terrible sorry about earlier. I was so taken aback, I lost my composure. Thank you for being so kind to me. Oh, of course, considering the subject, it was no wonder you became agitated. You have a huge responsibility on your shoulder as a representative of the Imperial family. Thank you for being so understanding. Now that rings alarm bells. I will just wait for the announcement at the dinner. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Stell Bright, the best, member of the Liber Bracer Guild. It's a great honor to meet you in person, Princess Alfin. There is no need to be so formal with me. I have heard so much about you from my brother. I feel like we're already friends. Olivier was a dear friend, and what happened to him was a terrible... He went out of his way to get permission for me and Joshua to visit Hamel once things had settled down in Liber. I still can't believe he's dead. It's awful, and I really wish I could have done something. If only one of us had been in Hemeldor at the time, me, Joshua, or Shera. But our grief certainly pales in comparison with what you feel. Still, thank you for having been a good friend to my brother. I feel a little better knowing there were people who cared so much about him. Oliver was a very thoughtful and brave man, and a lot of fun to be around. When I was hesitating about whether to accept my duty as a crown princess, he gave me the push I needed. He also fostered friendly relations between Ereboni and Liber. Despite his airheaded appearance, he was a smart leader. Thank you, Claudia. He teased me for being so easily moved to tears. He come out with a line like, "At a time such as this, I like you to be the ray of sunshine which make courage bloom." That sounds like him. Regardable, I never had the chance to meet Prince Oliver. However, I hear about him encouraging great integration and cooperating between all nations. Please accept my sincere condolence, Princess Alfin. Thank you, Lucy. By the way, you were yeah. Really? Oh my gosh. Actually, Kloe did tell us about Lecter person before. Does that mean? That's correct. I went to Liber to study at Genis Royal Academy. I was on student council together with Lecter. You two looked after me really well back then. It made my school life that much more enjoyable. What a small world. He's an Ironblood and a member of the Intelligence Division. He's a strange person that I thought. But wait, the famously beautiful vice president who forced the student council president to listen to her no matter what. That'd be me. Kloe, I wish you didn't spread exaggeration rumors about me. Sorry, but they are not exaggerated at all. Even now I can't forget for you saying that brute force is the most important asset one can have. You're embarrassing me now. Wait, did I really say that to you? Not directly. I overheard your conversation with Hans. So you were following me around, listening on my conversation with other students? I won't have guessed they knew each other. Oliver was so beloved by people from different backgrounds. It's a real shame he died so young. I'd be curious to hear more about Claudia and Lucy's school life too. Now Lecter stands on the position side of his former classmates. I'm sure I'll cross paths with him again, and with Claire too. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Rin. Here we are talking among ourselves again, leaving you out. I can get going and free up some space. No, please don't leave on my account. You haven't seen each other in a while. I'm sure you have a lot to talk about. Getting to exchange a few words with you in person has already been a great honor. With luck, we'll meet again and have a longer chat that. You're too humble, Rin. Indeed. That reminds me, were you one of the testers for the Ormal Communication Network? I also got a test account from Renee. What would you say to exchanging network addresses? Are you sure? Why not? Don't be shy. Princess Claudia doesn't limit her circle of friends to the upper classes. When she enrolled at the academy, she did so under an assumed name in order to be treated like any normal girl. Kloe? Lucy, I don't need a spokesperson. Okay, in that case, I'll gladly give you my network address. It shouldn't be become a diplomatic issue if we were just playing a game together, I hope. Hi, hey Rin. Rin, come over here and join us. I was waiting for the right moment. I'm only now discovering how almost everyone seemed to know each other. It really is a small world. Oliver was always telling me about all the people he met on his travels. I'm happy to finally meet them in person. They are all just as lovely as he described. Oh, thanks for saying so. And you turned out to be just as much as of a little angel as people say. Did Oliver pass on his knowledge of how to charm people onto you? Oh, you got me there. Speaking of which, where did I put my pepper fan? I used to scold him with... I remember that fan! You two were really funny together. Oh my god, Rin, you mind? Falcon, are you spying on me? Wait, for real? Man, we really could use you back in Liberto. Oh my god. Thanks for the invitation, President Rocksmith. There is no need to be so tense in my presence, Macias. Would you like a cup of coffee? There is tea for me and coffee with milk and sugar for Miss Herschel. It will seem Calvert Information Agency staffed with only the very elite. Well, their human resources are going to change now, as the new party takes over from me. Is that right? Towa Herschel. We met at the Western Memorial Trade Conference 2 years ago, isn't that right? If my memory doesn't fail me, you had coffee with milk and sugar. Your memory is excellent. That's Samuel Rocksmith. As with most people in power, he easily dominated the atmosphere. Even though he's on the way out, he's still a very influential man. My, welcome, Ashy Chevalier. Unfortunately, I haven't been informed what your beverage of choice may be. Secrets! Tea. But since you are so well versed in Eastern culture, okay, that's it. Falcon, you're spying me. Stop it. Oh, thank you, but I dropped in for a brief chat. I won't want to make a nuisance of myself. I imagine there are plenty others who'd like to speak with you today. By the way, I want to ask for your opinion on your colleague, Towa Herschel. Won't you say that her conflict resolution talents are perfect for the CID? Oh. President Rocksmith? I didn't see that coming. I hear you were bold, sir, but I never thought you'd suggest something quite that bold. I'm nowhere near as audacity as the Chancellor. Soon I won't have much authority anymore. However, I really can't stand seeing your own talent not being put to good use. It's quite fortunate we meet today. If you have any gifted friends who may be inclined to move to Calvar, let me know. I'll gladly welcome them with open arms. Sorry, no one comes to mind. You really not want to be around bushes? Oh my god! Hey Rin! Don't be a stranger, come and join us. What you guys been talking about? Jaguar's troop movement and stuff related to the war, as well as Ouroboros' presumed plans. I've been wondering about those things too. Right now it looks like they are both serving the Imperial government just like the Genomes. That's really nasty mix if you ask me. The old Northern Jaguars that need horror in a different situation though. Yeah, the Imperial Defense forced them to cooperate using hostages. They're currently looking for a chance to free them. What they do from now on depends on whose pocket they find themselves in this time. Surely a key member of the Red Constellation, so you can be sure they are in tune with Ouroboros. As for Zephyr, the Genomes hire them, but it's ultimately up to the boss to decide what they do. I don't know the details yet. There are also the Enchanted Jaguars like the troops previously commanded by the Faceless Anguish. June encountered those in Hamel. Between all of you, you got the decent intelligence. Yeah. You make for a really good team. Yeah. And if there are any info we don't have, the Demand Blade and the Golden Rakshas are here too. It's hard to believe Muse managed to get all these guys under one roof. This one. It's been a long time since we last met. We haven't had the chance to speak since the trade conference 2 years ago. It's nice to see you again. And you, I'm glad you all seem to be doing well. Lady Mildine, it's also the first time in many years that I have the pleasure to talk with you. While I won't call these the ideal circumstances, I'm delighted you are a most impressive young lady now. You flatter me. It's good to have time to chat about not official affairs, yes? So you know each other for a while? Prince Albert was a good friend of my late father. Yes, we met for the first time over a decade ago. Somehow Alfred and I got on fabulous well right from the start. We talk about politics, economics, and social issues from evening till the early morning hours. The lakes and Marshal of Remiferia encanted Alfred and he often brings his family there. This takes me back, I was just a little girl back then, but I vaguely remember our visits. I mostly played with your niece. She was the same age as me, I believe. I'd like to see her again. And that's right, you two really liked each other, didn't you? Speaking of your niece. Oh, that's right, I haven't seen her in age. There have been some rumors going around about her. She become intractable lately. As her uncle, I want to protect her, but she's certainly not making it easy. Sometimes I think she does it just to spite me. He's gotten real grumbly. He must care a lot about his niece, though he does seem a little overprotective. Oh, he's always been like this. Apologize for the discretion, didn't mean to bore you with family issues. Remifera will gladly provide you with assistance, be it human resource or medical. If the SSS needs anything, do not hesitate to let me know. Theo, I'm aware of your family situation. If there is anything I can do, thank you for the kind offer. It isn't bad now though, we even been keeping in touch more. Ah, that's a relief. Yeah, I like him, he's my uncle now. Uncle! Ah, Mr. Schweizer. Meeting you has truly been a pleasure, and what fortune that you turned out to be Muse's teacher. He's the best instructor I could ever ask for. How wonderful. Perhaps when the war is once again in peace, you can visit Remiferia. It's a beautiful place, and I imagine you will find much to enjoy. We have the honor. I hope we can visit soon. Sounds like a perfect honeymoon destination. I had no idea your relationship. It doesn't. Please don't take anything she said too seriously. Wait. Okay, I just got to retalk to them and okay. We're gonna let it till here and later on tomorrow, I don't know, we continue. So I thank you so much for watching and see you next one. If you guys want. I don't know.
All the lights are passing by, and all my thoughts, they multiply. I see it flash before my eyes. I see the whole